Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Anais and thank you for stopping by. We are in some very intense energies right now. As I am making this video, I am feeling a timeline merge happening with my Sacred Union counterpart, and I'm also feeling the energies that are coming through for the collective. And as we're really opening into another deep, high, broad, wide layer of the Ascension energies moving in, I'm feeling it very much in my body. I'm feeling it absolutely in my heart chakra and in my central Bliss channel. It's pretty wonderful what's coming in for us here today. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about what it's like to be in coherence with your most expanded self, with the part of you that we would consider our meta being or our oversoul, and what it's like to have the guidance of that energy in your life and to move into a co-creative relationship with that energy along the fluidity of what we call time. So from my experience, I arrived here in 1989 on a mission, and it was a situation where I was consciously merging with a particular soul, an individual who had been, in a way, set up in the timeline that I needed to come into to merge. And so I merged with that part of myself from the future. I came in from the future and I merged with that part of myself in 1989, and I was an adult woman then, and along with my monadic twin flame, we engineered the awakening of that woman, that aspect of myself, that incarnation, so that she and I could merge, and I would then have the benefit of all that she had prepared along the way. Because as a much greater being, I have been moving in and out and in and out and doing a lot of multidimensional work, and was working on coming here to really fully embody, really only at the most critical juncture. And we're coming into that most critical juncture now as we're heading into the last part of the year 2019 AD, and we're going into the year of 2020 AD, and there's been so much going on. And if you're aware of any of my work that I've done with Rise Multiversity, you'll know that I've been at this and publicly sharing information for about 3 years now. Through a lot of it was through my Living Lessons YouTube channel, which was shut down by YouTube. And I'm trying to stay in the good graces of YouTube so that I can continue to share the information that I have coming in through me, and it's been coming in for decades now, and I have a very strong alignment with the greater part of my being, and the listening relationship and the trusting relationship has been built over the course of 3 decades. So coming into the arena of doing intuitive card readings is so that I can assist Source and Gaia and the Ascension energies in any way that I can to bring the new frequencies that are coming in, the new codes that are coming in through multiple channels of communication. And this is one way for me to do that. So I do hope you'll visit my Patreon page at some point when I have the time. I may upload some of my videos that I can find from 2016 and up to 2019, but a lot of those were lost when YouTube shut down my channel because I didn't see the need to have duplicate videos everywhere. So that was my mistake, and I haven't let that happen again. So this reading is about the new energies that are coming in. This is the broader, again, we're looking at the archetypal energies in terms of the frequencies that we're carrying and the way that these frequencies are beginning to interrelate within ourselves, but also with people in our soul group and within the collective. So I'm going to tell you right now, I can't keep nail polish on my nails. I have the kind of vibration in my body just absolutely rejects nail polish. So it doesn't matter when I put it on, it just immediately starts flaking off. So I really can't be bothered paying attention to that. But we're going to get into the reading now, and this is just a reflection of the timeline merge that's happening for Sacred Union counterparts today. So the first card out, Spirit has a plan. This is a very chill little happy mammal sitting up in his tree. He's safe, he's resting, he's got everything he's needing, and he's just trusting what's happening and what's unfolding for him. Next we have the starfish spirit, open to infinite, and I would not use, well, possibility is better than potential, but for me this card represents opening to the infinity that we are in our awakened state and what we recognize about ourselves and what we can know, feel, see, hear, perceive, and how we are opening into this aspect of our infinite and divine selves within the journey of sacred union. Next we have watch and wait, because we need to be listening very, very, very intently, not only to our intuition, but our direct inner knowing. When is the next time that we need to connect and align with another part of our own life purpose timeline merging that's going on? So this is a kind of a card of patience, active patience, active patience. It's not a card of indecision. This is a card of a being who is extremely awake, aware, and sensitive to everything in their environment, and they're picking up their signals and their codes, and they're watching and they're waiting, but it is an active state. It is not passive. They are not asleep. They are not waiting for their sacred union partner to do something. They are absolutely aligned with their infinite selves, and they are cued into that energy, signaling them when it's time to move, to do the next thing, to take the next action. I love that card. Next we have the electric eel, because once we have this relationship going on, then we will know when it's time to do the next right action in alignment with Source, in alignment with all of our infinite being, to bring our mission, to bring our ideas, to bring our co-creative projects into the world and to manifest them in physical form. And that's happening right now. You can feel the energies. I can feel the energies today. The penetration of these energies into our physical reality. I am feeling that penetration happening right now in my own body. Excuse me. Next to electric eel spirit and bringing your ideas to life, we have know your worth. And so this is a combined reading right now for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And we are coming into knowing our worth from the source perspective, from our place in the divine source co-creation. And it is through this energy of knowing our worth on that scale, not getting confused with the 3D system dollar value for an hour of our time. And then next up we have Whale Spirit, and this is Trust the Great Mystery. And we're completely willing to do this once we understand and feel, and we're aligned with this, and we're watching and waiting. And every step of watching and waiting is building on this trust of the Great Mystery. So here we have this gigantic, when you want to compare the size of a seahorse to the size of a whale, this is a really good image of the size of ourselves in our individual 3D bodies and the size of who we are in comparison with our infinite selves. Massive, 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 massive consciousness. Massive consciousness. And so for those of you who are feeling the new energies coming in as we're heading into the Lion's Gate, we're feeling this guiding this. We're feeling this part of ourselves swimming in the deepest, deepest recesses of our consciousness and carrying the energy of awakening to us to the full, deep understanding of who we are, and then transmitting this information through sound, light, frequency into our three-dimensional physical bodies so that we are now in union this way, as well as in union with our divine counterpart. Okay. So next out, we have, in terms of the relationship with Sacred Union counterpart, I pulled 2 animal spirit cards. Now again, I can tell you that everything is pre-shuffled. And I shuffle when I'm doing something else, like maybe I'm watching another video, or maybe I'm watching one of my favorite online series, and I'm not thinking about anything with an intense focus. It's all coming up gently, and I'm just talking to the cards, and I'm asking them to please assist me with the next reading. And the cards are doing this the way that they want to do it. So I began with the spirit animal deck here, animal spirit deck. And then I went to the animal, I have the animal spirit and I have the, these 2 decks at any rate. So I went to this next deck. And I'm shuffling. I'm just shuffling, getting the cards ready for the next opportunity to come do a reading. And these are the 2 cards that come out in the shuffle. The first one that popped out is Whale Spirit. And the second one that popped out is Starfish. Now, you really, who can make this up? So I feel that right now, this is actually the divine feminine energy, because she's already comfortable with her infinite self. She's had a little bit more lead time to explore that. And the divine masculine is just coming into it now. So he is beginning to experience his true depth. This is an amazing adventure, and it is so wonderful to see. We have several divine masculines in our soul group, and to see them coming out from under the dark binary code of the 3D construct and the patriarchal distorted male energy, here they are now swimming in the depths of their soul. This is stunning, and I'm really feeling this today. It's really up for me in a big way. Woo! I'm having to continue to just breathe and allow the energy to flow through me and not create a resistance flare. So then I went to the Oracle of Mystical Moments just to confirm where the twin flames are in, if we would look at this at the archetypal energies, this would be the subconscious realm coming into the unconscious realm. And here we have, again, like a lifting up as new energies are coming in. Where are we with the relationships that are forming? And where are we with how we're expressing our love, our self-love, our sense of being on mission for our own life purpose, and being supportive of our counterparts' life purpose. So the card that came out was to the moon and back, and I don't know how many of you have heard that expression. I love you to the moon and back. The next card that came out, change of season. So for those of you who are really feeling your androgynous nature, you are aware that there is a change of season. It is happening right now, and we are having this wonderful penetration of source love, who loves us to the moon and back, reaching into our environments, and it's the higher realm dimensional energies and frequencies are coming into our human bodies and bringing with that a change of season in our own neurology and our biology and our perceptual mechanisms. So this is very, very, very dynamic and empowering. And another part of this activity with these new moon energies and with the new energies that are coming in today, woo, wow, I'm just having to try to it's so delicious. This energy is so yummy. We have treasured memories floating up to us from before the time of Atlantis, Lemuria. These treasured memories, ancient Egypt, are floating up for us now. These timelines are floating up as treasured memories for us to appreciate what they actually mean in terms of our soul, our entire monadic, gigantic consciousness. What do those timelines and those cover stories mean in relationship to this gigantic, humongous consciousness that we all are? And that those of us who are sacred union counterparts, we know this. This is the energy we are in monad. And then coming out, the last card out was transformation. So we're loving to the moon and back. We're experiencing the change of season. We're opening to treasured memories. And all of this right now is unfolding as part of the continuing transformation and ascension journey that we're in with these new energies coming in today. Now, this I found absolutely delightful, that this kind of confirmation would come from the cards themselves, the mirroring, right? So here we have a sacred union pair absolutely mirroring each other. Divine masculine, divine feminine, infinite self, divine masculine, divine feminine, infinite self. They're absolutely mirroring together, and in the timeline that's happening, that's coming through today, we are merging. We are merging. I can't tell you how I'm feeling this in my bodies. In my bodies. Yeah, that's no slip of the tongue. In my bodies. I have many subtle energy bodies, and this merger is happening in all of them. It feels just fabulous. And it is incorporating the energy of sacred sexuality. Okay, so la-di-da. Thank you for the confirmation, Source and Gaia and animal spirits. I mean, look at how, like what are the chances that with these two decks, that when I asked about the divine feminine and the divine masculine, that these two exact mirroring cards would come out? This is how specific this energy is starting to become. It is starting to become very, very specific in the three-dimensional realm. Now, next out, I had, again, just shuffle the deck with my tarot deck, and you know that I don't use tarot in the traditional way. And here is the line of what came out. First, we have the Ace of Wands, then the Nine of Cups. The Ace of Wands is about a new beginning. It's about passion and the fire of the divine masculine, and coming into the beautiful energy of the solar central sun, which operates in the crown chakra, not in the solar plexus. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is about abundance. This is about the harvest and coming into what we have, the passion that we're bringing into our singular sacred missions. And then we have the Nine of Wands. And this is about how we're protecting. I mean, I'm just in bliss right now, so I beg your forgiveness because I'm kind of having a little bit of a rough go here with these energies that are coming in, and feeling myself in union right this very minute. Okay, and now here we have the Nine of Wands, which is about protecting and staying strong and nurturing what it is that we have co-created for ourselves as individuals. So here we have 199, and if we're looking at gate information in terms of ascension gates, I could go over the numerology about the gates. Here we have 6, 5, and 1, it's a 6 gate, another 6 gate, a 1 and 8 is a 9 gate, and a 2 and 6 is an 8 gate. So in terms of your Merkaba activations, you can make of that what you will. Next we have out the Knight of Chalices. And I do feel this is the divine masculine coming forward. Just coming forward. His cup is being filled by this massive awakening into his infinite being. Then we have the Hangman, but he's in reverse. So the period of indecision, doubt, and insecurity for the sacred union is now a thing of the past with these new timeline merges. Next we have out the Fool, the journey begins. Here we have out the Princess of Chalices, so we have the loving couple here. And then we have last out the World. So in a sense, this part of the reading is bookended by the Fool, by passion, by abundance, by protection, by the expression of loving kindness, by coming out of indecision and doubt and moving into an expression of the world. So, wow. I think that's just really beautiful. And here we are, coming in and feeling our way through the depth of our love, the changes in the way that we're loving and expressing love, the treasured memories that we have about love in the past and in the future as well, and the transformation that is taking place. Now this is just beautiful energy right now. I hope wherever you are, you're watching this, that you're feeling this energy today. And this is just so intense. I hope I'm going to be able to do some work the rest of the day. Okay, these have been pre-shuffled. I'm going to shuffle. I'll show you how. Okay, see? That's what happens when I shuffle, right? And it does happen. So here we have, for guidance, we do have healing. These cards are so big, and my hands are so little. And then we'll see if there's another one that wants to come out. That one felt like it was a bit sticky, didn't flip over. We have Soul Song. And yeah, so this is this is how it goes for me, which is why I'm always pre-shuffling, because my little baby hands, it's a very difficult thing to do, to hold these really big card decks. So let's see if there's another card. Maybe this one wants to come out. Ooh, let's see. Ask your soul. Yeah. And how are you going to ask your soul? You're going to do that in meditation. So here we have pretty clear guidance that we are healing. We are going into meditation and asking for this part of ourselves. This is where we're going. We're going in here. and we're feeling this at the emotional level, and we're going inward, and we're feeling the healing that's happening now. We're hearing our soul song. I love it that comes out in combination with the whales and the whale song. It's just so beautiful to me. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I am in bliss right now. So here you can see this reflection of the soul song and the colors in these two cards. This is just so delicious. It's delicious. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling completely delicious. And here we have this beautiful energy with the starfish. Ask your soul, right? And again, the beautiful mirroring of the colors here. And we ask our soul, this magnificent, infinite, unbelievably massive consciousness that we are, we ask our soul through the process of meditation. And that doesn't have to be a closed eye meditation. It can be a walking meditation. You can have your eyes open. It can be a meditation that you reach through listening to music or making art. It's a conversation that you're having with the divine infinite being, the great mystery that you yourself actually are in alignment with Source. So there's Source saying to us, ask your soul. Here comes the guidance. Here comes the specific information. Here comes the validation and the trust. Right? This is this kind of thing for me. This is an example of a minor validation in my life. Like, this is like par for the course, kind of like, yeah, of course it's going to come out like that. Because I've been developing my connection with my infinite being. This has been developed over eons of time and developed specifically for expression and experience in the body that I'm in. Okay, so gosh, folks, those of you who are experiencing this energy flow today, wowzers, enjoy it. It's pretty juicy. And thank you for tuning in and watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And again, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And I'm so excited for us. We've done so much work. We have done so much work. And now it is absolutely harvest time. And we're going to be doing it with passion and loving, foolish abandon as we bring our sacred unions into physical reality, and we light up and love the world and the collective. Oh, yay! Oh my God, I gotta go. I'm just so blissed out. I don't know what to do with myself. And I'm just sitting here. There's absolutely nothing going on. It's just the energy pouring through my body right now. Okay, love you all. Just enjoy this beautiful transition that you yourself may be in right now.